Hello there. Welcome to Gertrude Miller Park. This is a place in Front Royal that I come to a lot. And I'm in a very familiar spot because I photographed this bridge here probably 8 to 10 times throughout the years at different times of the seasons, things like that. It's always a great shot. And what I'm going to do now is we have the fall foliage and all the different colors and things like that. So I wanted to come down here and see what I could get this time. What we have is a situation where the sky is overcast and it's not really interesting. So I want to cut as much of that sky out of the frame as I can. There's going to be some of it. There's not a lot I can do about it. I'm at f/16 and a 3-second exposure. We're going to go ahead and take this shot. 10-second timer, I didn't say. You'll have to excuse the shakiness of the camera. This is handheld at the moment, but you see, let's see what the scene looks like. Very nice. All right. Now I have a couple of other scenes that I want to get here that I shoot kind of regularly every year, so we're gonna move on down to them, and I'll talk you through them as we go. Alright, this is another scene that I enjoy photographing a lot. Usually you have the running water here in front, and this creek that shoots down with all the foliage and stuff to the side of it, each side of it, and it just, there's something about it that I love. Now, before we go any further, I want to apologize for the audio quality. The batteries in my audio recorder died and I forgot to bring extra. So all I've got is the camera's mic. I will do my best in post-processing to bring up the volume, but it's going to be what it's going to be. Also, you might see some B-roll of me walking through the woods here, and you'll see there's a lot of trash laying around. I might edit that out, but I've made a video on this once before, and it's an absolute shame for people to do this and throw all this trash all over the place. So I apologize for it, but it is what it is, and people should see it and know and understand that that's not something you should be doing. So, all right, let's look through the composition a bit. Again, this is handheld. I'm at f/16 and a 4-second exposure. ISO 100. I'm hoping that will give me a nice blur to the water. But you see, I've got just a bit of this tree here in the frame, right here. And you see down through the creek there with the leaves off, the brush off to the side, and I do have a bit of sky here. I'm hoping that I can use a graduated filter and fix that, but I don't know. And this camera, the live view kicks off after ever so many minutes, and I am focused about a third of the way through the scene, and we're going to go ahead and take the shot. So let's see what else we can do with this scene. I quite like this, I think. I'm a fifth of a second now at f/16 ISO 100, and I've kind of moved the composition over where we get this tree here in the shot. I think that's going to be nice, and I am focused. Well, you see the focus point right here. I'm focused right at this clump of trees and stuff right there. So we're going to go ahead and take this shot. Second composition I was after, and I'm kind of looking around while I'm here to see if I see anything else that I like. If I do, I'll include it in this trip. There's so much here, sometimes it can be overwhelming to try to find a single composition amongst everything that's out here, but we try. Okay. Actually, I really like that shot right there. Let's see what we can do with that. What I'm doing is I'm shooting through the trees and just shooting straight down the creek here. I think that's beautiful. There's so much color, particularly the bright yellows and gold colors in this. Again, I'm at f/16 and a 1/6 of a second, 1/6 of a second. I have all of this foreground interest here. I'm focused on this log and I'm just trying to shoot through the scene. Now I've dropped the perspective down. I don't know what difference that will make to the composition. A lot of times you can't tell until you actually see it, but we're going to go ahead and take this shot. Again, 10-second timer. Yes, we're in the water. Sometimes you have to do that to get a decent shot. If you look, I got trash. Remember? I talked about the trash. That trash right there. So that was in the last shot I took. I've kind of repositioned the camera where that's no longer in the picture for this shot, but I'm going to have to clone all that out because somebody doesn't know how to carry their trash out. Again, that's a shame that that's what people have to deal with when they come out here to, and I'm not just talking about me as a photographer, but when they come out here to do whatever it is they're doing out here, even if it's just to come out here to a hike and enjoy the beauty of this place, it mars it. So let's look and see the composition. See, I've positioned it so that that is not visible, the trash here, and I've sort of got the creek just, or the river, or whatever you want to call this is a creek to me, off a little bit off center. And you see, it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, that I've got some stuff, some overhanging branches right here, but you know what? Nature is not pristine when it comes to things like that. And that's one of the beauties of it, is how it all goes together in the first place. But we're at f/16 once again, and a 1/6 of a second, 10-second timer. Well, we're going to come to the end of this video. The third composition that I was trying to take is ruined by trash. There's so much trash there that I could never edit it all out. Unfortunately, it is downstream and everything washes downstream, and there's a log that shoots almost halfway into the creek, and everything is backing up around. There's a little fall because it slips over the trunk of the tree, and all the trash is pulling right there where the action shot is, and so I can't do anything about it. But I appreciate you coming along. I hope that people watching this will think a little bit harder before they throw a piece of trash on the ground or God forbid, in the water. But anyway, I appreciate you coming along. I hope that this has been enjoyable, and I will see you the next time. Thank you. Later.